I'm a 49er, I bleed red and gold. I've been faithful since I was 2 years old. We bout to score quick and count another ring. Being a 49er means I'm a 49er.
The 49ers came out with a victory over the New York Jets, and I can honestly say the 49ers is on a whole different class. Completely different than the New York Jets. I truly thought that the New York Jets was going to come out and give us the greatest punch, but honestly, after watching that game for 4 quarters, the Jets are not even on our level, and unfortunately, I can definitely see Saleh, the head coach of the New York Jets, getting fired after this season. It's difficult. It's difficult to go against a Super Bowl caliber team and expect to hold a job down. But yeah, unfortunately, he'll get fired and someone else will take that job. And Saleh will hopefully be coming back to the 49ers as our defensive coordinator for a little bit until he can get another job. The 49ers, Brandon Ayuk, as well as Deebo Samuels, has some amazing catches. But we can talk about Brandon Ayuk in 1 second. I want to talk about Deebo Samuels. Deebo Samuels truly has stepped up to the plate and I feel can do anything and everything on the offensive side of the ball. He was everywhere that he needed to be. He was running the ball. He was catching the ball. He was running slants and he was there. And this is the first season I will say that I felt that he was in shape outside of his rookie season. And he was just dedicated to being the best wide receiver out there on the field. And he actually was that. And looking at everybody else playing that wide receiver position, he's in a different league of everyone else. And I have to commend him completely. He came in slimmer, came in wearing number 1, which he's been wanting to wear. He was on special teams. He was on damn near all the offensive snaps outside one time getting a break. And he scored the only 49er touchdown that wasn't a running play from Jordan Mason. What more can you say about Deebo Samuels? He's that dude and he deserves all the respect. Drop in the comment section right now. Give me your thoughts and give me your opinions about Deebo Samuels. Give me your thoughts and opinions about Deebo Samuels and what he did. Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget, check out my podcast I have with my homegirl Elle talking about 49ers, the game against the New York Jets. Be sure to subscribe and wait for more content like this. Until next time, the San Francisco 49ers defense was on some legendary type-ish the whole game. They really did keep the New York Jets outside of their 50 for damn near 3 quarters outside of a bonehead mental mistake of offsides and Aaron Rodgers taking advantage of that and scoring an easy touchdown. But the 49ers defense, I can honestly say, really stepped up to the plate, and I love what they're doing in that secondary. Truth be told, I really was not expecting the 49ers secondary to look this damn good. They were perfection. They were just outstanding. They got an interception as well, and the linebackers flowed to the ball and was doing everything. Fred Warner looked outstanding. It's just, the way the 49ers defense played, I'm looking forward to seeing them for the rest of the season. They played together, they were dominant, and they were always looking to do more every single drive, and they came out there trying to get a 3-and-out every single time. That's what you want from a defense. You want a defense that wants to come out there, show out, and be the leaders. They want to show you that you can win a Super Bowl with them and not with the offense. And I truly do think that Nick Bosa, as well as Brandon Floyd, Javon Hargrave, as well as Fred Warner, and everybody in the backfield, Lenore, they're all ready and prepared to be those people for the 49ers. This is looking like it's going to be a legendary defense, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to actually happen. But do me a favor, drop in the comment section and give me your thoughts of what did you think of the 49ers defense. Do you think they were actually that good, or am I just hyping them up? You be the judge and let me know. Make sure you like, share, and comment for more content like this, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Until next time, Brandon Ayuk showed signs of being bigger than the team, and that's not fair. And when you get that type of money, people are expecting you to now be at a certain level, and he just showed where he's at. He's thinking about himself. He's immature, and he's really immature. And to give someone that type of money and them be immature, there's only 2 ways that can happen. And this was something that I've always been afraid of, is that when you give somebody that type of money and they're already immature, how are they going to respond? He didn't respond until the last 5 minutes of the 4th quarter where he finally had a conversation with Brock Purdy. And he said something to him and you could tell he was apologetic, but it's the 4th quarter, dog. You haven't performed the whole game. You literally made it all about you and the whole team, and the team is doing phenomenal without you. That should be your first red flag right there of your ass needs to be fucking traded. It's because the team's doing phenomenal without you and you're $30 million. And when they throw you the ball finally, you don't come down with it in the end zone. Nobody should talk to you. No one should say a fucking word to you. You don't deserve them to talk to you. Because you did all this stuff in the offseason, proving time to everybody how you deserve this, how you're that. But when it came down to it on Monday Night Football, the first game of the season, you were nowhere to be found. And the ball came to you. You were targeted. And you were nowhere to be found. Deebo showed up. Trent Williams showed up. Juszczyk definitely showed up. JJ showed up. Everybody on the offense showed up. But one person. The person that's making the most money. How is that fair? How is that right? I don't want to hear people say that it's just the first game, he's rusty. When you're making that type of money, there's no excuses. The excuses go out the window completely. They go out the window. You're supposed to perform, show out, be a star, smile, kiss babies, hold hands, take pictures, do it again the next day. That's your job. And you could tell off of his body language and off of his demeanor walking on the sidelines, it was about him. Can't win like that. You just can't win like that. And it's unfortunate to see. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how he responds to this because it can only go two ways. Either he shows up and shows out finally, or he digs himself a deeper grave. But if you're a real 49er fan and a real football enthusiast, you can see what he's doing is wrong. You were getting taken out the game. You know that offense, but you're getting taken out because you're not there and you're about yourself. But the 49ers will never talk about it. They're too classy of an organization, and it is what it is. That's what it is. Clown of the day. Here we go.
Okay, so you're Ayuk. You're asking for $30 million. Maybe you're asking for 40, but they give you 30. Or that's being discussed, right? Say they say no. Maybe that's the right move because you're keeping him in that mindset where he's not in his own head so much. You know what I mean? But what does he do at that point? What is the risk? If they say no, what is the risk of what he does?
They were trying to trade him. They were going to trade him. Everything, all signs was to trade him. At the very last second, they didn't trade him for whatever reason. They didn't trade him, and they said they wanted to pay him. That's a Kyle Shanahan. That's a Kyle Shanahan situation. Kyle Shanahan wanted to keep him. For what reason, I don't know. But there's something about Brandon Ayuk that, the 49ers organization believes in him. But when you get that type of bread, everything changes. I remember getting my first $100,000 check. I changed. That's only $100,000. I remember getting close to about $200,000. Everything changed. Breath was different. The feelings, just the freedom was just different. And I can't even fathom getting a check for $30 million. One day, hopefully, I do feel that feeling. One day. But to know everything around me changes, and now I have to show up even more and be more of a superhero to people's eyes, and you got to show out. There's no excuses. And, I felt for 3.5 quarters, he was blaming everyone but himself. Off of his body language. Because if it was him blaming himself, he would say, yo, I'm going to catch the next one, y'all. I got the next one. Yo, keep on coming to me. I got this, y'all. I'm going to support us. I got this. I'm going to bring us to this. I didn't see that from him on the sideline. Maybe it's that, I'm putting a magnifying glass on him, but $30 million, you get the magnifying glass. Burn, motherfucker, burn. That's just the real. This is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt y'all out there. Unfortunately, Brandon Ayuk is a clown. And not just any clown, but he is the clown. Brandon Ayuk is the clown of Monday Night Football. Yes, this is a new take I will be doing on all 49 football games and in the NFL in general. You can be the clown of the day. And Brandon Ayuk, You have 5 targets, only caught 2 balls. You are the clown of the day. You dropped a completely good touchdown. You are the clown. You wanted $30 million because you thought you were good enough to have it. And guess what? When it came to Monday Night Football, you did not show up. You, sir, are a clown. You hurt the team. But lucky enough, the team was so damn good, we didn't even need you. We should have traded you. In some people's opinion. Not mine, but some people's opinion would definitely say you deserve to be traded for the way you acted the whole entire offseason. Then you got your money, and then tonight, of all nights, Monday Night Football, the world is watching, you did not show up. And you have no one to blame but yourself. You are not prepared to have the light shine on you. Drop in the comments right now, and I want to know your opinions about Brandon Ayuk being the clown of the day. You had 5 targets, dog. Brock Purdy was throwing dimes to you. The best balls of the whole first week of football, Brock Purdy threw. And they all came to you, and you could not complete the mission and come down with it. Like, share, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts, take, and opinions on Brandon Ayuk. I'm really just lost for words for what he did. It was completely a shame. It was horrible. It was just not good. And on top of everything, you had an attitude on the sideline where the team was trying to hype you up and put you back in the game. What more do you want, dog? You have the money, you have the glory, you have the shining star, and you could not be that person to step up to the plate and be that person. Subscribe, y'all. Until my next video, thank y'all for tuning in. And who should be the clown of next week? Drop it in the comment section. Honk. Mason Jordan, Georgia Tech alum. What can you say about this man? This man hasn't really played in 4 years. He started on the practice squad. He grinded. He grueled. He was 4th string, practice squad. 3rd string, practice squad. Finally, a consistent spot at 3rd string and special teams. I remember watching him when I went to go see the Vegas Raiders versus the 49ers. And he was sprinting his ass off on kickoff, showing love to all the 49er fans on the sideline. He busted his ass to get this opportunity, and he finally got this chance, and he didn't just play with it, he ran through it. 146 yards on 32 touches. This man was a complete dog. He deserved every single yard. He deserved everything that comes to him, and I am truly happy for this young man. He deserves all the praise. He deserves everything that's coming to him this whole entire week. And I'm truly hoping as CMC comes back that we slowly take our time with Christian McCaffrey and we keep on giving the ball to Jordan Mason. There's something special about this kid, and I don't know what it is yet, but I truly do believe that we can have a phenomenal backfield between Christian McCaffrey and Mason. Them working together because he's worked his ass off. Catching the ball with the jug machine, working with his teammates, working with his father. He's worked his ass, and I do believe he deserves to have multiple touches in every single game with Christian McCaffrey coming back, which will save Christian McCaffrey from when we actually get into the playoffs and to the Super Bowl. But give me your thoughts, taking opinions on what you thought about Jordan Mason. He was phenomenal. He did everything right. He deserved all the shining. I think he had 3 touchdowns for the game. What more can you say? Subscribe, drop in the comments. Let me know what y'all feel. And yeah, we'll talk about that later. Until next time, y'all. We out.